Good morning, good morning. We are going to do our Mystical Shaman Oracle Automatic Writing series session. So have your notebook and pen ready. Make sure to date your paper. And then also write the mystical on the top of your page. So later on, a few years from now, when you're looking at your notebooks, you'll be like, oh, that's what that was. Mystical Shaman Oracle. And then you can go ahead and write your card name now, because you'll know what it is, because Cheater Cheater Pumpkin Eater is in the title. Hang on, though, I'll pull the card. All right, first though, let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, grounding down with Mother Earth. Hang on a second, I'm going to try something. Don't mind me. I got these new magnets. They're for biomagnetic therapy. And I just had the thought in my head that I wanted to try this. I don't know why, but because I have a bronze, so it would hold it, right? Uh-oh, I got a dress on too, though. Okay, and then the black would go. Don't mind me. So that should hold it. Oops, no, there it goes. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Okay, it's in. Fingers crossed it stays. Okay, we'll see. If I start convulsing in the middle of this, you know why. Just kidding. Hope. Okay. Oh, wait. We are deep breathing. Okay, so we're connecting with Mother Earth. Breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Wow. That might be causing some release there. Okay, so now we're going to be connecting with Father, Son, Source, Light, Energy, putting our attention and intention on our crown, opening that up nice and wide, pulling down Source, Light, Energy, asking for cleansing, clearing, and clarity and aligning. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, nice and slow. Like a nice controlled breath. When you breathe out, do like you're whistling, and breathe out that way, nice and slow. One more there. One more there. This time with our intention and attention on our heart space, bringing up with the intention of pulling up Mother Earth energy, that divine feminine, and that unconditional love and healing from her, and that sense of asking for that sense of being held and feeling safe and loved, like completely and fully unconditional love. And then pulling down Father, Son energy of purpose, of drive, of sincerity, of clarity, of all those things. That divine masculine, divine feminine, creating this beautiful balance energy, and then sending it throughout our whole energetic field. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth like you're giving a kiss. Breathing in. If you need to move your body at all during this, you can. If you want to put your hands wherever they want to go, whether on your heart space, your solar plexus, your sacral, wherever they want to go, just let them go. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, wait, let's go ahead and do our calling in. Calling in our angels and our guides. Calling in Jesus, Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Green Tara too. Calling in our highest of high of love and light, and only those are the highest high of love and light, to be here with us, to help us to be clear channels, receiving and giving exact messages in which we're meant to receive in this moment. Also calling in and asking assistance from archangels Michael, Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Shemuel. Please be here with us too in Ezekiel. Please be here to help keep this space a sacred space. Please cleanse and clear all energy that does not belong here, and amplify and purify all energy that does. Okay. So how you doing? You doing good? I love this time so much. And I know so many people are not going to want to sit through all the breathing and grounding and connecting and everything, but it's so important. It's so important right now, so I hope you did. It feels so good. All right. The moon. Of course, this moon. I love it so much. Look at that. I was thinking, so I erased the face I drew in my frame there. And that's kind of like hair from those are all plants and stuff that I gathered from around by the river. But I was thinking about trying to connect more with paying attention to the moon phases and how they affect everything. And so I was thinking about drawing the moon phase up there, the current moon phase. So we'll see. Maybe that's a confirmation that I need to do that. Although it might look funny with it being hair. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's read. So what we're going to do is read the card, read from the book here, and then we will go into our automatic writing, where you just write. You don't think, you don't worry about punctuation, capitalization, spelling, sentence structure, anything. You just allow the flow to come through you, come through your hand, and allow spirit to write through your hand. We will connect with, are we going to connect with Grandmother Moon? Yes. So we're going to connect with the moon. Never did that before. So we're in for first. Oh, love it. And then, so let's do this. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then we will connect with her and just allow her to speak through us. And this way of just, we'll try and get into like this meditative state first. If you don't meditate, I highly recommend it, because it does. And don't worry about like the parameters that people put on it. Just go and be still and silent for X number of minutes or an hour, whatever that you can do each day. And don't overthink it about overthinking. If you're thinking, and it'll happen the way it'll evolve. Your practice will evolve the way it's meant to. Don't be so hard on yourself and how you meditate. Just show up. Just show up each day. And you could start out at like 5 minutes a day for 30 days, 10 minutes a day for 30 days, 15, 30 days, and move up from there to help you build that practice without any expectations. I think the most important thing that I learned through it all was to show up without expectations and just allow whatever was to happen, and just be in that space with spirit and invite spirit in and be like, okay, what you got? Nothing may happen a lot of the time. But what ends up happening is over time you notice your mood is better. You're lighter, you're less stressed, you're less on edge. You just feel more even Steven. So, all right. Here's the inside of the book. It has 3 different parts here that I think are supposed to be different kinds of readings, but we just read them all. All right. The essence. Every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us a certainty after periods of emptiness and darkness. There is a light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. This calls to mind a native African prayer to the moon. May our lives be renewed as yours is. Oh, that's so sweet. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of waters on the earth and our cycles, ladies. At least it does mine. Does it yours? Which I don't mind. I'm starting to learn to. I'm sorry. I know there's lots of scroll moments today, but that's okay. I'm starting to change my perspective on my period, that now that we're coming towards the end of that phase of my life, to become more grateful for her and all that she's done for me over the years, right? All right. The moon also has a strong influence on the flow of the waters of the earth. This same power in turn affects humans and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious. The invitation. The moon spends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun. Now it comes to remind you of this balance. Have you been too focused on outer achievements, productivity, or social engagements? Or have you spent too much time hidden from the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Typically that latter. Meditate on the significance of the moon cycle and let it gently guide you out of your bottomless depths. Head back to the world of your outer expression and connection with others. Let it help you make time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual needs. The medicine. This card calls you to go on a journey of renewal. Just like the moon does each month, so can you get unstuck, whether from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself without the distractions of modern society, and have the courage to look at the unwanted or embraced parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. Shamanic lore explains the finest treasures of humanity are hidden where people are most afraid to go. I want to highlight that. The finest treasures of humanity are hidden where the people are most afraid to go. All right. Amen is what is. And that again is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle from Alberto, Colette, and Marcella. I'll let you read the last names. And then here again is the moon, the card for us to really like, I don't know, like soak it in. And now we're going to go in. Okay, we're going to the moon, people. Oh, let's do that. Do you want to do that? Let's do that. Okay. All right. We're going to the moon, baby. Okay. What that magnet's got going on with you? All right. First, make sure you're in your little sacred space, nice and quiet place where you can be undisturbed for the next however long. You can have your candle lit to call into sacred space. You can get some oils on. I like to do, it feels very ceremonial to do like an oil or something to bless yourself. You could do your third eye and your throat. maybe even your heart space. I'd say the big three, but I also like the but I think all of your whole system here is very, very important. The root, all of it. I feel like that one, what's that comedian where she's... Okay, enough fooling. All right, don't forget to write the moon on top of your paper. We're going in. All right, get ready. I'm gonna grab my rattle here. I was so nervous I was gonna lose my magnet out of the back. The front part is very held in, but obviously, because you got that basket there, but the back part's just, I might need to tighten my bra. Alright, I don't know if you can hear this or not. I don't know if this is annoying or not, but I thought we'd try it. Okay, so first let's do a little cleansing and clearing. Oyanakaya nasiyano turi, yanakaya nasiyano tu. We cleanse and clear all energy that does not belong here. Oyanakaya nasiyano turi, yanakaya nasiyano tu. We cleanse and clear anything that would keep us from, keep us in distortion from past, present, or future events. Oyanakaya nasiyano turi, yanakaya nasiyano tu. Alright, I think I just want silence. What do you think? Thank you. Thank you to our rattle. Okay. Still feels good. I'm glad that we did that. Okay, so now closing your eyes. I feel like you're supposed to hold hands. You could put your hands like you're kind of like holding mine, like here, like this. Yanasiano tu. Ayanakai, yanasiano tu, yanakai, yanasiano tu, yanakai. Siano tui anakai anatiano sui anakiano tui ai. Ayanakai anasiano tui anakai anasiano tui. Ayanakai anatiano sui anakai anatui anasui. Ayanakai anasui. Ayanakai anasui. Oyanasiano tu. Siano tuiana kaiana suiano tuiano oyana. Okay. Oyana kaiana siano tuiana kaiana siano tuiano oyana. So just closing your eyes. Iana tuiano oyana siano tuiano oyana. Allowing your breath to fill you up. And then just release it like you're a deflating balloon, allowing all the tension in your body and your being just to release. Even if you need to push down on your shoulders, if you need to tap on your chest for a moment, just to tell your body, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. I surrender into this moment. Allow myself to fully release and relax into the here and the now. I let go of all that is to come, all that is behind me, so that way I can be fully present in this moment. Oyanakai anasiano tui, yanakai anasiano tu. Okay. Oyana. Oyana suyana tuyana oyana. Allow your breathing just to slow. Allow your body, your energy, and your breath just to come to this soft, meditative state. Feeling your root firmly rooted into Mother Earth. Feeling that cord from your center, from your heart space, going all the way down into Mother Earth, all the way down to her center, her core. And then following that cord all the way back up to your heart space, and then further up still, up through your throat, past your third eye, straight up through your crown, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, to where Father Sun catches it for you and plugs it into source light energy for you. So we are fully connected, fully grounded, fully held in this space, safe, guarded by our archangels. And we are gathered with our angels and our guides, our highest of high of love and light. So in your mind's eye, I want you to picture yourself at the beginning of a path. You can feel the ground under your feet. You can feel the sun on your face, the warmth, the cool breeze in your hair. You can hear the birds in the distance. Really take a moment to settle into this space. To see, feel, sense, know, whatever is easiest for you to connect in this way. Remember, letting go of all expectations and trusting that this is going to be exactly what it needs to be for you. So we're going to start walking towards the tree line that is ahead of you. And you're walking, the closer you get to the tree line, the further you come into this meditative state. The closer you get, you also notice that the trees are curving towards each other, and it's almost like they are protecting this. There's stone behind it, and it looks like almost like a little cave. So you walk into, it's dark in the cave, but it feels very inviting, and you see something like a pinprick of light at the other end of this. It doesn't look like a very long, it looks more like a little tunnel than anything. And so you step into this little space, and you start going through this tunnel into the shadow, and you hear water. You start to hear water, and you come around a bend, and there's just the sweetest little waterfall, like you're on the back side of this waterfall. And it's just so inviting that you have to step through it. And as you do, as you take that step through and that water falls all over you, it feels like the most cleansing, clearing water you have ever felt in your life. It feels like it takes away years and years of energy that you've been holding on to, that is just finally able to be washed away. It just washes away all energy that does not belong to you, all stagnant energy, any energy that is no longer serving you, any energy, any thoughts and memories that just keep circling and circling and circling the drain. You're finally able to release. So you just stand there for a moment with this water flowing all over you, washing away, purifying, cleansing, bathing you in this sacred water. Your feet are in this water. Your body is being cleansed all over. This water that is just pours down over you in just the most gentle, loving, cleansing way. And you breathe it in, sending so much gratitude out to the water, to this space, to this time. So you go ahead and step all the way through to the other side. And you notice you're just in this nice little shallow water, almost like a little pond or stream. And then you step out of that onto this soft, mossy land. Maybe it's sandy for you. You step out onto the ground and it just feels like this is your sacred space. And this could look however you want it to look, however it instinctually looks for you. Whether it's this perfect little sacred grove within the circle of trees, however it is, or if it's on like this secret cove by the ocean, or on a mountaintop, whatever this is for you, allow it to be so. So you just take in this space and you just send so much gratitude for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do this. Okay, this is how they want us to do this, because yes. Okay, so all of a sudden there's this bright beam of light, colorful light, that shoots down straight in the center of this space. And you've seen this light before. You've seen it in movies and TV shows. You're like, oh, they're about to beam me up. What is happening? But you're not scared. You're curious. You're like, this is fun. It feels fun. It feels and you know you're in the sacred space and you're held safely in this space. So you know there's nothing to fear here. So you are just like, okay, I'm in. And you walk over and you stand right in the center of this beam of light. And it feels so good. It feels like this heart hug. It just feels so good. And so this heart hug that it makes you feel like your whole being is being hugged, starts to pull you up. This light starts to pull you up. And it pulls you up and it pulls you up. And it pulls you up, and it's like you can kind of see like this little spaceship up above when you look up, but you don't really reach it. It's almost like they're just using it like a magnet, pulling you up, pulling you up, pulling you up, and then they just kind of turn you once you get up really high in space. You're really up high in space now, and you look around, and it's just space. It's darkness and stars, and there's a shooting star, and you think you can see some planets in the distance, and it's amazing. It's amazing. And then this spaceship kind of turns you, and then it takes you over. So you're still floating in this beam of light, and it takes you over towards the moon. And you see her coming, and you're so excited. You're so excited that you're on this magical ride, right? And you go, and it takes you over, and you're getting closer, and you're getting closer, and it's coming down, down, down. You're getting closer. Then all of a sudden, your feet touch the ground of the moon, the surface of the moon. And it's like this little poof of like dust kind of comes up as your feet touch the ground. Oh, it's amazing. And your toes kind of like feel into it, and it just feels like the coolest thing ever, like the softest sand that you've ever felt in your life. Like, it's hard to even, like, it feels more like if you were to put your feet in ashes. That's how soft it is, because it's sand is too harsh of a word almost. And that beam of light just kind of goes off and leaves you on the moon for a bit, knowing that it's just kind of spins off and is kind of hanging out, waiting in the background for whenever it's time to come back home. So, but for right now, you're on the moon. You're walking. You can even picture yourself holding a flag if you want to, whatever, and it could look like whatever you want it to look like. It could have a smiley face, a rainbow, it could have whatever you want on there. And then you can plant it if you like. She says it's okay, that it won't hurt her in any way. Ayana siano tuiana kayana siano tuiana oyana. And then you just feel like you want to just sit and be with her. Or maybe even want to, like, find one of her craters and lay down in it and just feel held by her. Oh, amazing. Ayana kayana siano tuiana oyana. We just ask for the moon to connect with her, heart to heart, feeling your back, in the center of your back, your heart space opening up to connect with her heart space, and just feeling that connection, that lifelong connection that you've always felt. And it feels so like, it feels like home. She feels like home. She feels like an ancestor somehow. And you don't question it, because you just have so much love for her, and you could feel her love for you, and you could feel her holding you safe. And in this loving way, and you just lay there, you just take it all in. This ancient wisdom, this love, this sense of just being held, but in this grand openness, that in this being in this space like this, it feels so massive, so endless, so grand. It feels like nothing you've ever felt before. To feel this held, this safe, and yet, like, almost like the possibilities are just endless here, because of how massive and expansive the sky is, how space feels endless. And so what does that even mean for you in your life and who you are? You can't even count the number of stars you see. You can't even describe the color of the sky, or what it's like being here in this moment. We're going to ask Grandmother Moon, please help us with Oyana Siano Tuiana Koyana Oyana. Please help us to connect with you, and please allow whatever message that is for my highest good and the highest good of all to come through from you, Grandmother Moon. Let these be your words and not mine. Let these be your words and not mine. Let these be your words and not mine. I will see you in 7 to 10. Amen. And so it is. Whew. Thank you so much. That was interesting. Oh, wow, we didn't come back. Okay, sorry. Close your eyes again. I just really want us to come back and be grounded. I don't want you to send you off all, like, discombobulated. Okay, so closing your eyes, sitting up in your moon crater, standing up, walking out of your moon crater, and as you're walking across the moon's surface, her surface, the beam of light from the spaceship is coming to meet you. And so you're walking towards the beam of light. The beam of light is coming towards you, and then you both intersect until you're in the center of this beam of light. And again, you get that great big hug. And it feels so good. And it holds you in this space. And then it lifts you up. And you don't feel like, it doesn't feel all weightless and floaty. Again, it just feels like a nice hug. And then it takes you almost like you're being grabbed in one of those machines, but in a more gentle way. And then so it takes you, then it's carrying you over and out away from the moon and floating you and bringing you down, 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 down. And it feels so, it just feels so good. And you feel so grateful for this time. And you're sending the moon, as you go down, you're sending the moon, you're sending her your love and your gratitude and your thanks. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, moon. And then that beam of light, it places you back safely on the ground in your sacred space. Oh, and it feels so good. You have so much gratitude. You're filled with so much gratitude and love. And then you walk back towards the little water, and you step into the waterfall, being just washed clean again into the little cave tunnel, the tunnel of rocks and trees, where it smells amazing, like damp earth and trees, and just like it feels like this hug from Mama, like you are in the depths of Mother Earth. And then you come out and back into the light onto your path, and you start walking down your path with each step coming back to where you came from, more awareness, feeling more grounded, more connected into your body, more fully back into your body with each step, feeling into your arms and your shoulders and your legs and your bottom and your waist, your neck and your head. Kind of move your body about. Take a deep breath in and out, coming fully into your body now. You can open your eyes. Oh, I love that so much. We just went to the moon. That's amazing. I just love this work so much. Thank you so much. Much love.